Hey guys, so it's dark. I'm sorry about that, but I figured instead of doing a review on one of the wands, which I was gonna refilm today, um, I'm just gonna show you guys everything in my Harry Potter collection so far. That right there doesn't count because that's from The Hobbit. I know you guys can't really see me because it's very dark, and the only thing supporting me is a light, and that's pretty much it. Excuse me. So I think that's it. Up until I can get some more stuff, but which will be coming Friday when I order it. So I already know that I'm definitely getting my money, so I'm gonna order that stuff Friday, and then that should be here Sunday or Monday. I don't know which, but I'm hoping it comes Sunday, and I can do the unboxing Sunday, and I can review the things specifically and differently. I think two or three of which, maybe four, will not be that long because they're just simply small stuff. So I figured, hang on, wait, let me pull my pants up. Sorry, they're falling. Um, I might as well do my entire Harry Potter collection of what I have so far. I plan to um, extend my collection with more like wands, replicas, and getting all the books. I have. Okay, so this is going to be a disclaimer. I'm going to list these through the last book to the first book. Now, full warning, I don't have the third book, but I do have Order of the Phoenix somewhere downstairs in the basement, so I don't really feel like going down there to see where it is. And that is not a wand. That is actually the box that Severus Snape's wand came in. But I like keeping it just so I know. So you're gonna see wands and books, and then in the center of this, there's gonna be wands that I've made. Um, so I figure we might as well start with books. So for the first book that I have is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, and I think I read this last year, and I read it within a month or two. So, and I remember it being really good, so I'm gonna go back and read the whole series again, hopefully by like sometime in the next year or so. But I want to read the Deathly Hallows again, and I definitely want to read Half Blood Prince because that's one of my favorites. And then my favorite book by far is um, the Chamber of Secrets because it is just phenomenal because it was one of the first. That was actually the first Harry Potter movie that I watched, and I read the book and it was amazing. So, I already restarted reading that one, but we'll get into that later. So I've already read this one and it was amazing. I read the part about Dolby's death and it was very very sad. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail to spoil it. If you saw the movie and you're watching this video, then you know what you did. So man, my ear itches. That's better. So the next book that I have in my collection is The Half-Blood Prince. Um, and the bad part is these were actually given to me by my grandma. So because she knows that I love Harry Potter and how I love reading, so she gave me the books. I like I said, I have Order of the Phoenix somewhere downstairs, but I don't really feel like going downstairs and scavenge for it. So I'll find it, and I'm gonna do a collection update too. So yeah, because I'm obviously getting more stuff Friday. So yeah. Um, but I have not read this one yet. I saw the movie and I liked it, but and when I was talking about how this is one of my favorites, it's because I like the movie. So I'm hoping that when I read the book, I'll like it just as much as I do Deathly Hallows and the other ones. Um, but I think this is the only one that I haven't read because everywhere I tried to get a copy or like go to a library and get one, they were always sold out of this or they were already all checked out. So I'm actually looking forward to reading this. I'm actually gonna plan to start reading it tomorrow. because it's really late and I don't really want to read it right now, so I'm going to work on reading it tomorrow. So, for the next book that I have in my collection, it is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which is book 4. So, obviously I mentioned this twice. I don't have Order of the Phoenix with me right now, but I will put it in there for the next video. But, this is, it's a good book, but it's not really one of my favorite books. I mean, I like the ones that have more, I don't really know how to explain it. I like the ones that have more of them problem solving, but in this one, I didn't really feel that it was there. I know that some of you are gonna jump on me about that, but I just found it as my own personal opinion. But yeah, I have book 4, so I'm gonna put that under there. And then the next book that I have is Chamber of Secrets, and I absolutely love this book. It is one of my favorite books, and it will always be in my top, like, 10 or 5 favorite. It'll definitely be in my top 5, but this is definitely one of my favorite books because I love how, you just get to experience it, and it's amazing. So I would recommend starting with the first book, but I mean, if you already read the first book and you just don't want to read the second one, I highly intend you do, because it's honestly a very good book. Now, I know some people will go, well, why wouldn't you read the second one? Because some people are lazy and they just skip to the third one. And then the last book that I have is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which is year 1. I'm about to finish it. I think I only have like 70-ish pages left. I started reading Chamber of Secrets already. I've already read it, but I like that one a lot. So I didn't actually read this up until last year when I got this for my birthday. So I started reading this one. So, and I like it so far. So, yeah. That's the last book in my collection. So, now we're gonna go to, just put that like that. So, now we're gonna go to, I guess, regular wands that are from the Noble Collection or from from Japan. So, I guess we'll start out with the Japan wands. So, this is the first Japan wand that I have. I got this for Christmas last year, I think, along with that, which is the Supernatural Impala, and then I got some other stuff that I can't really list off the top of my head, but I also got a skateboard, which is somewhere, but that's another story. This is Hermione Granger's wand, like I said in the review. Now, like I said, it's not the right color, and I'm gonna eventually order one off of the Noble Collection because I like how that one's a lot more skinnier and it's the right color and it's more movie accurate. But if you want one for a wide action, or not wide, a long shot, a wide shot, and a very far shot, and you don't want this to break, and you don't want the Noble Collection wand to break because they break very easily, I would definitely recommend this one. But if you want to get movie replicas and actually collect them and start a collection, I would highly recommend the Noble Collection. So I'll just put that there. The next wand that I have is actually a light up wand. Now, this wand is from Japan, and like I said, I showed this in, I think, the review for this wand, which is Hermione Granger's wand, which I just posted on the video. Go check it out on the channel. Go check it out. It is actually cracked. It still works though. Obviously, like you can see. When I turn the lights off, it's not really that bright. So, yeah, but it's okay up until hopefully when I can get a Noble Collection not light up wand. I liked how the Noble Collection wands are regular. I like the regular Noble Collection wands, but for a very cheap, not cheap, but it doesn't feel cheap well, it feels cheap, but it feels very nice, and it's not flimsy at all. For a very cheap price, not a bad wand. So, I mean, that's not really one of my favorites, but I mean, it's still a good wand. So, the next one that I have is Professor Snape's wand. Now, like I said in, I think the one, maybe the 3 or 4 minute video, this wand, I tried to bend back into shape, and it cracked, which is very sad. I absolutely love this wand. I love how it's just plain from where my fingers this way is just plain, and then all the details on this handle, and the handle is very nice. You can't really see it because of how dark it is in my room, but I mean, it's very, very nice. So, yeah. I mean, not really a whole lot to talk about with that wand. So, I mean, yeah. Put that back on there. Put that on there. And the last one that I have is my favorite wand, other than the two that I'm going to be ordering on Friday, and with some other ones. Not wands, but some other Harry Potter stuff. I'm not going to tell you guys what the two that I'm ordering are, but I'm going to say that you guys are going to like them, hopefully. So, this is my absolute favorite wand. It is Professor Dumbledore's Elder Wand. Now, I got this for Christmas, I think 2 years ago, and it was absolutely this actually made my Christmas, because I wanted another wand, because the year before, my other wand had actually broke, because I'll show you guys this, but the top of it right here, from where my fingers are up, was bent at literally a 90-degree angle, and I bent it back, and it was just it did this, it slanted. So I wound up giving that to my cousin because she liked how it curved, and she absolutely loves Harry Potter like I do. But this is definitely one of my favorite wands. Now, I dropped it and it cracked, but it's never bent, and it's actually very straight. Yeah, it's actually very straight. And I love the detail right here. You guys can't see that, obviously, because it's very dark, which is very bad about my room. I need to get actual lights in here, but hang on. Alright, so that's pretty much the only detail on this one other than these knobs. So, yeah. I'm going to put this away real quick so it doesn't get bent or anything, so I'm not pushing my luck. Also, you get the slip of authenticity, like I did, and like I said in the review for this, when you get the Noble Collection wands, you get this little slip of authenticity. So, yeah. Very nice to have. So, the next wands that I have are actually homemade wands. Now, these are not painted yet. I plan on painting them. Well, actually, one of them, I used a lighter, and I very carefully did this kind of swirl pattern, and I messed up a lot, but I found it looking okay. So, yeah. So the first one that I'm going to show you is one that I did a few days ago. Now, if you look at it in the light like this, you can obviously see that the swirl pattern is not what I wanted. I wanted something more swirly. So I messed up there, but I mean, this one's very skinny, so I might just pitch this, but I don't know. The next one that I have is very curvy and very bendy, which I find very unique, but I honestly do not like the way that this wand looks, so I might obviously pitch this one. I know that I'll probably keep this one, just for filming reasons or something when I'm doing something. But this one, I'm probably definitely just going to throw in the trash. I don't know. So, the next wand that I'm going to pick up is my wand, and it's my wand from Pottermore. And it's homemade, like I said. And this part right here is actually brown. So, I plan on painting this part brown, and then the rest of it black, and then or some other color. But this part right here is supposed to be brown, and I need to hollow out this part right here. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah, this is my wand. I made it from a stick. Actually, I made it just now, not even an hour ago. But I found it turned out really well, because I honestly adore my wand, and it is definitely one of my favorites, and I'm definitely keeping this. So the next excuse me, the next one that I have is actually kind of a cross between Harry's and I want to say Slughorn's, because with this, I like how it curves and then it's straight, but I like this handle because it's very nice and firm, and you don't have to worry about it breaking, because it's really hard to break it, obviously, because there's no flexibility. Excuse me. It fits my hand really well. Now, this is made for my hand. I'm also going to give you guys tips. If you're ever going to whittle, be careful, because I even have cuts on my fingers from when I was making this one, this one, this one, and this one, which wasn't even worth it. So, yeah. And it just broke. But, I mean, I honestly found that it was worth it for this one, because this is my personal wand, and this one turned out really well. This is actually how I wanted it to turn out, so, yeah. The last wand that I have is a homemade wand, like I said. This is one of the, newest ones that I've made. I don't know if I'm going to paint this one, because I kind of like the way that it looks. This is probably the straightest one that I have out of all 3 of these. This is probably the straightest one, and obviously I wanted mine curvy because that's how it is on Pottermore, but this is probably the straightest one that I have. This is the largest one that I have out of the 3 that I've made, but I think this one's the straightest. But the thing is, I'm probably going to paint it only because I accidentally got blood on it while I was doing it, because I hit my finger with the blade on accident, because I was doing this and it slipped off, and the tip of the blade actually hit my finger. So there's a little bit of blood on it, but I might paint it, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I like it, but I might honestly trim it up a little bit. I might trim off like maybe that much, which is literally, I might trim off about that much, because I don't like how long it is. I honestly want it to be around the same length as the other 2, because this one's not even really that far, but if you look at this one, yeah, that's like a lot. It's like a lot further. So I'll probably only take off like maybe that much, just so that way they can stay in correct comparison. So yeah, that is officially the end of my Harry Potter collection for now, up until I order that stuff on Friday and I get it in and I can actually do a full collection again, a full collection review again. Look out for the unboxing of that on probably Sunday to Monday, maybe Saturday if it comes early. But Sunday to Monday, it should be around there. So it should be around somewhere. So yeah. Pretty much that's it for this video. So like, comment, subscribe, favorite, and share the channel with your friends. And I'm going to give you guys one tip. If you're going to take up whittling, practice on a stick that's thin like this one, and then move up to sticks that are thicker like this one, because it'll give you experience with whittling like with this one, because there was a lot of knots with this one. There is with this one. You see how many knots there are like that? There was a lot of them, so I just simply cut them off. Like, I literally took the knife and just sawed them off, and then took the saw and literally finished it. With these ones, there were supposed to be knots with them, except this one, so I got all the knots off of it, and I like how it's all uneven and stuff, because that's how it was in the picture. So yeah, but these ones, these were supposed to have knots on them, and they do. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So, if you're going to start whittling, start with a thinner stick like this so you have a little bit of experience. And then move to thicker sticks like this one, and this one. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching and checking out my whole Harry Potter collection review. Like I said, I'll have those unboxings. Here, let me close this real quick. I have those unboxings coming out probably at the latest Monday. At the earliest Saturday. So look out for that at some point this weekend. Like Friday to, I'd say somewhere around Monday would be the latest time that I would have it out. But that those unboxings are coming. Well, actually, the wands are going to be in the same box, but look out for those. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and bye.